What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the MG Cup series here on, I put the ticker in the game, but it's cool. Here on FX, we are at, what in the world? There we go. We are at Kentucky. Oh boy. We are at Kentucky Speedway at the widest, thickest track in the game. It's time for some 8 wide racing, boys. But, hopefully we don't actually see 8 wide racing, because I know that won't end well. But this track is pretty wide. It can handle 4 wide with ease, 5 wide, maybe 6 wide. It might fit that many cars, but it probably won't work out well. So let's just hope we only see 2 and 3 wide for most of this race. We already got one blowing up. It's Clint Bowyer in the 07 car. Take the green flag. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We are racing from Kentucky. Matt Kenseth, your pole sitter, with an early jump. He's got his teammate following behind. That's Martin in the 6th. Carl Edwards won his first career race here at this track last season. Looking to do it again. 4 wide already, but it looks like they're going to settle back down to 3. Sound, oh my god, the static. The cars sound so high pitched because honestly, they are not, with this car sound pack, they are not meant to be going as fast. But yeah, here we go. Engines screaming and roaring around the track here. 3 wide once again. Kyle Busch on the back. 5 wide. Lap 3. This static noise is going to annoy me. I already know it. I don't know how to fix it though. Can someone please help? Down the backstretch, Jimmy Johnson. Oh, we got a wreck. The 26 and the 16. Caution is out. Martin leads the race back. Kenseth P2. What happened here? Four wide off turn 2. Contact being made, and it just didn't work out well. And it comes at the expense of 2 Roush racing cars. Greg Biffle taking the bigger L of the 2. And we are going to go ahead and jump back into it here. Alright, here we go again. Going to double them back up. Oh boy. This is going to get crazy once again. So crazy, in fact my frames are already dropping on this. But green flag back in the air. Matt Kenseth is gonna hop down in front of the 6 car. But now here comes the 11 of Hamlin underneath. 29 of Harvick looking high. Here comes the 10 of Scott Riggs. Talk about an underdog. Riggs up into the top 3. And now looking to get up to 2nd with that move underneath Denny Hamlin. Scott Riggs, a name we really don't say too often. Now getting the TV time here in that Bowyer number 10 machine for MB2. MB2. Oh, we are wrecking again. Hard into the inside wall goes Kyle Petty. And I keep changing the camera, not car that I'm looking at by accident. We've got a big wreck in turn 3. Caution is out. Kenseth wins the race back to the line. And we're going to look at what all just went down there. Chris Mack has some damage in that 86 machine, as well as the, I believe the 26 I saw has some damage on that car as well. Let's see. Oh, Petty hard into the inside wall and back across the track. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It was McMurray that I saw. The 79 of Billy Bigley Jr. involved as well. Bigley with some severe damage to that 79 car. Let's bring it back once again and slow things down. Off turn 2, a little bit of contact, sent the 45 and the 0 down the track as well as the 31. The 45 bounces off that inside concrete wall so hard that it shoots him back across the track right into the path of Jamie McMurray, who grazes the right front, and then the 79 hits him as well. So 2 big impacts for Kyle Petty. Nowhere for these guys to go, and Chris Mack just nowhere to go, up against the outside wall, trying to get back down. Gets a little bit of a McMurray, and yeah, let's go on board with that number 86 car. And that is not Chris Mack. I apologize. That is Ian Slaker in the 86 machine. Mack is not racing after an incident in yesterday's race. So I do apologize for that. That is not Chris Mack. I should have said that at the beginning of the race, that we have a driver change. Chris Mack will be focusing more on Grand National points this season. Just trying to build that team up. Sharing the ride with a few other drivers, and Ian Slager, a Canadian. It's kind of being thrown into the mix here last minute, but was slated to run a few races this year. Got a contract. He's going to run a handful of races. Val Wolf is going to step into that 86 car as well. And yeah, we're going to have a bunch of them driving for Papyrus. But yeah, Ian Slager just here to run laps. We saw him. He raced in Canada in the basically we were gonna have a off-season series with the 2017 Pinty's cars, and that is a now canceled plan. But he did run most of the races with that car, so he's got experience behind the wheel. Albeit most of it on road courses and a couple of short tracks, making his first 1.5 mile appearance today. Didn't quite end the way he wanted it to, but I mean, he's still on track. He's still rolling, so he's gonna make the most out of this. But Matt Kenseth, your leader, gonna bring us back around to the green flag. Kevin Harvick in P2. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again here from Kentucky. The 48 car looking low on Kevin Harvick. Here comes Jimmy Johnson making a move. Down the back stretch for the first time in this restart. And that was our first single file start. We tried another double file restart. It didn't quite work out there, as y'all saw. So it's back to single file here. Now here comes the 48 underneath the 17. New leader, Jimmy Johnson. Denny Hamlin trying to follow through. Here comes his teammate, Tony Stewart, taking him 3 wide. And he's going to try to move back up as high as he can to get that arc in. Down low. Hamlin's going to fall back. The rookie in that 11 car falling back just a little bit. Back to 4th place. Hamlin starting the season off strong, though. 1 at Auto Club. It's good on these big, high-speed ovals. Looking to win another one here from Kentucky. He's in position. He's running 4th. So if he can stay here, we're very early on in this race, but if he can stay there, he should be fine. 3 wide further back. Dale Jarrett in the middle of that. Jarrett in his final season driving that 88 car. Running right in the middle here. Now here comes the 31 of Jeff Burton. We are back after that quick and unexpected crank it up there on the restart, even though I technically had it cranked down, but still. Didn't your ears too much damage there, because these cars are loud, screaming loud. I mean, way louder than they are. They're going much faster than they normally are on this track. They're going 201 into turn 3 at Kentucky. Pretty much every track is a super speedway now, sir. So most of these tracks, they're actually going a lot faster than they normally would go. That's why they are so loud compared to how they normally sound. Very high-pitched engine noises compared to other racing leagues. But towards the front, it's starting to spread out a little bit now. Single file. Actually, throughout most of the field, it's all single file. So you know what that means? It's time to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the MG Cup Series. Yeah, not really much to say about it. Just enjoying the long green flag run here from Kentucky. And Mark Martin leading this thing, racing the Grand National race last night. Now looking to win it tonight. Sun is setting here from Kentucky Speedway as well. Saw there, starting to get dark out here. Still a little bit of sunlight as the sun sets, but really little, like very, very little. It's pretty much down at this point. Stewart. And then on that 6 car, where's he gonna go? He's gonna try the high sign. Can't quite get it to work. Here comes his teammate Hamlin underneath. Gibbs boys, I was expecting them to work together and trying to get by the 6, but they're racing each other right now. Hamlin and Stewart still side by side. Hamlin clears him. Hamlin. Like he thinks he's faster than that 20 car. Apparently thinks he's faster than the 6. He's right there, looking for a way by him. We're gonna take a quick break, even though we just took one. We'll be right back. This. Welcome back to Kentucky as Denny Hamlin is falling back just outside the top 5, trying to work his way back up now, but the race leader is Tony Stewart in the 20, and I believe green flag pit stops are about to begin. Where's Mark Martin? I do not see that 6 car anywhere, so Martin seems to be out of the race. Let's check the ticker. And yeah, Martin just pulled off, having an issue with that race car. So yeah, that's it for Mark Martin. We're gonna just go ahead and jump through it once again. And there's the caution. Alright, we went caution hunting. Because I had the feeling it was going to this race. I believe it was supposed to be blowing up, right? What's the caution? Oh. Caution, we're gonna say the caution was for debris, because I don't see anybody sideways. So it looks like the caution is out for debris. And now, yeah, getting reports that there is a piece of debris out on the track right now. So they're gonna have to go get that, and this will allow everybody to pit. The 4 of Scott Wimmer, can't tell if he's staying out or if he's gonna pit this time by. There he goes, heading down pit road. So now, we got a lap car in front of the field. This might not end well. It's Dale Jr. Restarts in front of the pack, and now we got 2 lap cars in front of the field, and they're bunching them up double file. So lap cars double file in front of the field, and they seem to be disagreeing on which lane they want to be in. So they're both kind of just right there, rubbing against each other as we come to the green flag. Green flag in the air. We're racing once again here from Kentucky. Harvick goes way high, trying to get by both of these guys. Can't quite do it. Has to get back in line behind Junebug. And the green flag flies. We're racing once again. And oh boy. Since we're doing double file restarts once again here, this is going to get crazy. Cars are everywhere. Oh, Jeff Gordon with an abrupt dive back down on the pit road. So, must be something wrong with that car. Alright. Now that I let things kind of play out for a little bit here, we've got new faces up front right now. Kyle Busch in the 5 is your leader, but look who's just worked his way up in the 2nd. That is rookie Reed Sorensen in the 41 car, replacing Casey Mears, who moved over to the 42 to replace Jamie McMurray, who moved over to the 26. So now Chip Ganassi's young prospect moving up into the lead. How about that for Reed Sorensen? Imagine if he's able to stay here out in front for the rest of the race. That would be pretty cool. But we got another rookie working his way up. That's Denny Hamlin in the 11, looking to chase down the 5 of Kyle Busch. Scott Riggs back up into the mix. This is going to be a big-time underdog race, isn't it? Because Riggs, Sorensen, rookie Denny Hamlin, Casey Kane, who actually won the Big 500, but before that, could not get love on his side, and Kyle Busch, all running pretty well. Busch did just fall back, but he's had a few strong runs. Dave Blaney up inside the top 10 as well. And now look at Scott Riggs. Riggs to the inside of Sorensen for the lead. Sorensen trying to clear. Can't quite keep his rear bumper ahead of that front bumper. And Scott Riggs, new leader. So Dodge is going at it at the front here. Chevy's working together as one of them's a lap down. So he's not racing anybody. He's just going to push Hamlin back up there. So now it's a 3-car dance for the lead. And here comes the 48 of Jimmy Johnson back up into the mix as well here. He wants to get it done as well. Johnson, the winningest driver in the series so far, looking to add to that number. Look at how many people still have a chance to win this thing. They're all just kind of riding around right now, waiting for their moment. As here comes Dale Jr. still looking to get back under the lead lap, just in case we do get another caution. Coming to lead the funny lap. Who's it gonna be? Sorensen making a run at it, but not quite able to get there. Scott Riggs leads the funny lap here from Kentucky. And we've got 12 laps to go. Here comes Sorensen. You can tell these drivers starting to realize that the end is closing in on them here as laps wind down, and coming to 11 to go this time by. Dale Jr. still trying to get back up into the lead lap. He's underneath Riggs in the 10. Here comes Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car, following him through. And he's going to bring Harvick with him. Harvick's a little bit too far back, but he's on the bottom, and Riggs isn't going to be able to get back down in time. So here comes Kevin Harvick. And now the 20 of Tony Stewart. Strapped the rocket to the back of that thing and started gunning it here. He's charged his way up in the 2nd place now. He's gotten by the lap car and now has his sights set on Reed Sorensen. What can the rookie do? Can he hold off your 2004 MG Cup Series champion Jimmy Johnson? No, he's not going to be able to. So Jimmy Johnson, your new leader. Reed Sorensen falling back. Here comes Scott Riggs back up into the mix, back into 2nd place. Can these Dodgers once together. Or is it too late? Johnson seems to be pulling away right about now. They do have to lift off the throttle a little bit in the corners. Not too much, but just a little. So that little bit of off throttle time might be making a difference for Jimmie Johnson. That might be what's allowing him to stay ahead. But remember, draft plays such a big role in these races at most of the tracks on the schedule. So who knows? We shouldn't count these guys out of it yet. They're working together. The Dodgers have pushed their way back up to the front. And now here comes Scott Riggs underneath the 8 of Dale Jr. Jr., remember, he's a lap car. He is 1 lap down. He's not a factor in this, but he can work with fellow Chevy drivers and try to push another Chevy to the lead and possibly to the win. So that's what he's doing up here. He tried to keep Jimmie Johnson out ahead of the field, but those Dodgers hooked up, got together, and they are back on it here as they have run down Jimmie Johnson once again. But that interaction with Dale Jr. split them up just a little bit. Now here comes the 20 of Tony Stewart. Stewart looking for 3rd place on Reed Sorensen. Sorensen with a run down the backstretch though. Pulling back up to the bumper of that 10 car. Can he get back to the rear bumper of Scott Riggs? Doesn't look like he will. Riggs though, looking low. Johnson throwing a mean block on him down the front straightaway. Riggs down on the apron for a split second. Tried to get there, still can't. Johnson still blocking him, but it's not going to be able to work. Here comes Scott Riggs back to the inside. The Cinderella story. Will it be completed for Scott Riggs? An underdog in every season so far here in the MG Cup Series that he's run. Scott Riggs goes back to the front, and here comes Reed Sorensen following him through. Rookie Reed Sorensen and Scott Riggs, an underdog, right there. 1-2. Who would have thought we'd get a surprise winner at Kentucky? Johnson way high up on the racetrack. He's going to lose another spot to Tony Stewart and one more to his teammate Kyle Busch in the number 5 car. And now here comes Casey Mears. Johnson getting freight train here. He's on his way back out of the top 10, possibly. He's out of the top 5 for sure. Here comes Carl Edwards underneath. Kevin Harvick going to try to follow through as he dives back down to the bottom. Johnson not able to get back low in time. Here comes Harvick down low. Here comes Dave Blaney in the 22. Matt Kenseth, is he even close enough? Watching Johnson as he falls back. Now back to the lead. Here comes Sorensen. Reed Sorensen. Here comes Dale Jr. Is he going to push the target number 41 to the lead, or will he just stay out of it here and let these Dodgers go to war? I think he's trying to stay in front of that 20 car and use his draft to allow Tony Stewart to catch these two. He's trying to pull that 20 car back up into the mix. He's going to back off a little bit here. Now it's Ray coming through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag, this time by one more time around. Here we go. Scott Riggs, P1. Reed Sorensen right there. He's going to hop back down to the bottom, trying to block Dale Jr. Jr.'s going to push him. Here comes Sorensen to the inside. Dale Jr. though going to push the 10. Here comes Tony Stewart with a huge run. Scott Riggs falling back. Stewart up to 2nd. 3 wide off turn 4 is not enough. Reed Sorensen, first career win from Kentucky Speedway. I almost said Kansas, but Kentucky. Wow. What a finish. What a race at the end, and what a finish. With a underdog getting their first win. Reed Sorensen, how about that? You are an MG Cup Series winner. And we know that Ganassi team is going to be celebrating big time here. Reed Sorensen comes home P1, and let's look at how close it was at the line for P2 there. Stewart by a bumper. Okay, not a bumper, by about half of his car. Beats out the 10 of Scott Riggs to the line with a push from the 8. We knew Dale Jr. was going to help out a fellow Chevy driver. Didn't know who it was going to be. But man, look at that. Kyle Busch comes home P4. How about the 42 of Casey Mears rounding out the top 5? So both of your Ganassi cars, or 2 of your 3 Ganassi cars, finishing in the top 5 with one of them going to victory lane. How about that from Kentucky? That's what you love to see. That's one of those feel-good moments and feel-good stories. And racing that you just love. So Reed Sorensen gets his first win. Rookie Reed Sorensen gets his first win. Man, that... And how about the 42 sneaking into the top 5 at the end there? Scott Riggs tried his hardest to hold off Reed Sorensen. Couldn't quite there at the end. Sorensen got by him in the final turn. And a push from Dale Jr. helped the 20 get by him as well. As Tony Stewart, fellow Chevy driver. So Dale Jr. got helped there at the end. But Scott Riggs tried his hardest. He was hanging on for as long as he could. Just needed to hang on for just another set of corners. But once Sorensen got to his inside off of turn 2, it was a wrap. It was pretty much over for him. He had to stay in the throttle and hope for the best. And he still comes home P3, but definitely would have liked to get that win, especially after the luck he's had so far in the series. Looking to turn that around. But, I mean, still a pretty good finish, P3. Should hopefully turn some of that luck around. We'll see in the future, but that's going to do it for this one. Hope you all enjoyed that race. We're going to go ahead now and look at your point standings after 6 races in the season. We're going to go to championship. We're going to change the series to MG Cup Series. And up next is Bristol. Oh boy. So let's look at your point standings. Casey Kane leads the standings by 2 points over Matt Kenseth, your Daytona 500 winner. It's been just a little bit less consistent, but Kenseth does have a DNF to his name. But as far as top 5s, Kenseth has more top 5s and the same amount of top 10s as Kane, so he's right there, just behind Kane in points. Kurt Busch is 3rd in points. I've not really seen him at all, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Kyle Busch, right behind his older brother in points. He's running 4th in those standings. Kyle's still looking for that first career win. Kevin Harvick, P5 in points. Had a pretty quiet season so far, but he's run pretty well. Tony Stewart, P6. Jeff Burton, P7. Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr. rounds out the top 10. Then there's Reed Sorensen, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Brian Vickers, Scott Riggs, Ryan Newman, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Green in the 66 car. That's another quiet one. Mark Martin and Bobby Labonte rounding out the top 20 in points. So yeah, there's your points. Let's look at all of your winners so far. You've seen them all, but Casey Kane, Daytona 500 winner, then Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, Reed Sorensen, and Denny Hamlin, and then Mark Martin. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see y'all next time, and until then, peace.